Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind.
Dr. Clark, who is the director of the Mountaintop, coming to Tulsa, PAC, March of 2014. Okay, so Dr. Clark, tell me what inspired you to direct a play like this?
Well, Theater North picked the play, and when they picked it, I was like, okay, let's look at that. It's The Mountaintop by Katori Hall. And when I looked at it, I said, oh man, whoa, this is pretty tough. You know, so after looking at it and reading it, I had to read it a couple of times. I was like, okay, this thing has a little bit of language in it. It's really not the type of play that people might expect to be a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. play.
Okay.
But it's about the man. It's about the real man himself, and as opposed to the icon that we know. You know, the icon that, you know, did the I Have a Dream speech, the icon that did that if I would have sneezed, I would have died speech, or the icon that did the mountaintop speech. So it's about the man himself and his struggles with, you know, going to the other side. He really doesn't want to go to the other side, not to tell you too much about it.
Yeah.
But it's about a good struggle with him and himself and what he has to become in the future, which is not too far along. It all takes place in the Lorraine Motel the day before he was assassinated.
Oh, okay.
And so it's this whole struggle of what he's going to be going through before he, you know, actually becomes deceased.
So this will be much different from what people usually see him as. I have a dream, the world civic leader, be something different like that?
Yes, it's totally
different from that.
Yeah, and I try to tell people that to warn them that, you know,
It's like the other side of it.
Yes, another side of them that we don't really know or we don't really normally see. However, the evidence, according to Hall, is there in terms of there's evidence that shows that he did certain things that normal people do. You know?
That he
and
was
he's
a real man, he
normal
wasn't
man.
a robot.
Yeah, he's a normal man.
Yes.
And, and we're not used to that. You know? And so that's a big part of the struggle with the whole play. Is seeing him as a normal man, and that's what's exciting about it. You know, so I felt like it was a great challenge. I'm excited about, you know, Theater North doing this production. And I'm looking forward to bringing it to Tulsa.
So how do you think people from Tulsa will take the play? You know, the other side of Dr. Martin Luther King. How do you think they would take it?
You know, in my director's notes, I've already tried to warn them on, you know, what it might be like. You know, when I first read the play, I was like, oh no, we can't do this. You know, so it's really kind of out there. So I'm thinking they're going to be like a little bit shocked at first, a little bit reserved. But once they get into some of the dialogue, and once they get into the storyline on where it's going, they'll understand that, oh, this is a little bit deeper than just on the surface. And there's a lot more to the production than just, you know, seeing or hearing a Dr. Martin Luther King speech.
Okay, so what else can Tulsa expect from you after this?
Well, you know, I'm looking forward to doing other projects. I'm already directing another play at the same time that we're doing The Mountaintop.
You just everywhere, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm excited about that. I mean, to have the opportunity to be able to do that is just amazing. You know, I go from Mountaintop rehearsal and then I go to another rehearsal, and the name of that play we're doing is a play that I wrote 20 years ago called Reverend I'm Available. And we're doing it with Sanctuary Evangelistic Church, and it's really going really well.
Okay, so talk about that a little bit more, your other play.
Okay, well, Sanctuary Evangelistic Center is sponsoring, you know, Reverend I'm Available. And it's a story of a widowed minister. In other words, the Reverend's wife just died. And there are 3 women of the church, a sophisticated lady, a kind of ghetto, raunchy lady, and then a lady on welfare with 6 kids, and a young man who wants to be the Reverend's new mate. And it's a comedy.
Everybody's church.
Yeah, and then it's a comedy. It's a situation comedy, and it's a musical. And there's dynamics, there's singers in it. and then it's an all-star cast. It's a whole new cast from what we did 20 years ago and from what we did when the DVD was out there nationally. So we're excited about that, and it's a wonderful thing, and it's coming up real soon. Hopefully everybody get a chance to see it. And then we just came back from San Diego, California, from another film that I had written and made here that's doing very well. It's called Joanne Struggling Soul. It's a takeoff of the story of Job, but it's an African-American updated version. Instead of Job, it's Joanne. And it just was nominated for the Best Religious Film at the San Diego Black Film Festival. We're excited about even getting that nomination. And then we're planning to do the Bare Bones Film Festival here in the future. That's coming up real soon. And we just, Joanne Struggling Soul also won second place feature film winner in Austin, Texas at the Capital City Black Film Festival. So we're just doing all those different artsy-like things.
You're just everywhere, aren't you?
I'm trying to just do what I can do while I got a chance, and if I can, leave something to somebody else, then hey, that's wonderful. I just want to keep doing what I love to do, and that's, doing arts.
Oh, well, that is really good. I look forward to seeing all your productions. I'm going to the Mountaintop and to the one at the Sanctuary. Has them available. I can't wait to see that one, but this is Crystal Brown here for ILoveNorTulsa.com.
The Negroes in Albany, Georgia decided to straighten their backs up. And whenever men and women straighten their backs up, they are going somewhere, because a man can't ride your back unless it is bent. If I had sneezed